Oh yeah, paralysis works completely different here.
Stuff like that.
It makes them immune as well. Like, I can't break it myself.
Alright, Dylan, stream's up.
Yeah, what's up?
This thing.
Check this thing out on my back.
Yeah,
I
it's...
would build it retarded.
It is as big as I am.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
like, it's as big as me.
You're a shield with legs.
I serve a greater power.
Yeah, this is the hidden appearance that you just find. The reason why I wanted the Prot Warrior challenge is because it's a flail, just like Prot Pally. It's like I like the shield of this one, and I like the weapon of the balance of power. Actually, can I even do it on?
Safe travels.
Do I need to do the stuff first?
You need to talk to the NPC.
I know that, but I'm wondering, do I need to do the? I've got some quests in Dalaran to. Yeah, protection.
To what?
Aid of the Illidari.
What do you need? Can you do?
Fuck
What
it,
are
I'm
you
just gonna do
wondering?
it.
Light be with you.
There's a.
What are you?
There was some follow-up quests for the arms thingy that wants me to do this.
Need help? Go with honor.
Oh no, the follow-up is just unlocking the appearance.
Oh no! This is I have to do some initial quests first.
Oh, wait, did you accept the, Hold on, you don't have the quest in your log, do you?
No.
That's
I need to go get
probably
it.
what you need to do. No, you pick it up from her.
No, I don't. You start here in Dalaran. At least I do. Yeah, there were 3
Close
quests:
to me, aye.
protection, arms, and fury.
It should be the High Lord's Return.
You might have a different one.
No, I've got High Lord's Return. It's just the
Well met. Light bless you.
protection.
Be careful.
This. I gotta find this dude. Corvus Bloodthorn. I have no clue where it is.
No, that's not for that. That
You
is
pick
not.
it up at the Mage
You're
Tower.
you're picking up something else. You're doing the Concordance quests.
That's the old quest that used to unlock the ring around Concordance.
So what the fuck do I gotta do?
Absolutely
to the
nothing.
Mage Tower.
You go. It's at the Mage Tower that you pick this up. You might
And then
want
you
to.
talk to the
Oh,
lady.
do I need to abandon closing the eye and then pick it up again?
You shouldn't have to, but I would talk to the builder NPC again, like next to the work table.
Yeah, I'm going there. The slow way.
Why didn't you
I
do
should've
the?
just jumped.
Oh,
But whatever.
because you have to jump to the class hall and then jump down. That's annoying. I
Oh,
wish you could
son
just
of a
go from.
bitch.
Yes, I wish I could just heroic leap from up there to.
Well, that Dalaran would because when you're out at like High Mountain, you can just talk to the lady and she'll send you to other places.
Yeah.
I wish the Dalaran one worked that way.
This just makes me upset a little bit.
What?
My trinkets don't reset upon entry. Like, big healing cooldowns do, but my trinkets don't.
Hmm.
Gotta remember
Your
I have
trinkets
spell
working there?
reflection.
Yeah, of course they do. The NPCs count as like party members,
Mm-hmm.
similar to how the ones work in the actual challenge. The Wave 30 challenge, I mean.
Let me abandon this and pick it up again.
Greetings.
See, this is
Farewell.
only letting me do the arms one.
Be careful.
Along with Xylem's other apprentices, I have been working to
Greetings.
pinpoint his
Safe
location.
travels.
I believe we have found him in the Eye of Eternity.
Yeah, I do.
From that location, Xylem
Do you already have it in there? In your quest log?
No, I was doing the thing I needed to do.
The mages of the Kingdom Corps can open a temporary
Y'all led me astray.
location.
Because that's what I had to do. When I picked up the arms one, it led me there. To the Mage
Really?
Tower. Yes.
That's weird.
You may have just done these a long time ago and don't remember.
No. I just picked all three of them up from the lady at the same time. Like, standing literally outside of the tower. She had 3 quests for me. The High Lord's Return, the Imp Mother's Challenge, and Closing the Eye.
Yeah, I've got no clue then. This guy just walking around? Ah, there he is.
How could
What the fuck?
die in Illidan's name?
What is happening?
I've
Yep,
sacrificed
that's for Concordance. That's not for the tower.
Still be demons lurking about. Keep ready.
Then
For
why
tower, you
can't
should just talk to the bitch outside the tower.
I did?
Light be with you.
Yeah, which is what's fucky. Hold on. There is something is wrong here because they should pick up from there because that
Seal.
is
Oh wait,
the-
that's right. You have to do the thing for or at least I think you have to do the thing for Concordance because that's the same storyline.
Glad I could help.
is it?
Yes.
The High Lord's Return one? Yeah. No, like, it's definitely the same storyline, because it tells you why you're fighting.
Oh, because they're all the demons from the Concordance storyline. Or the okay.
Yeah. It's part of the same weapon thing. Coffee. I need caffeine. In
Okay,
me.
so I had Concordance done on all 3 weapons before doing the Concordance things done, and then they were all there because of that.
Azeroth must
Sounds about right. Because my rogue can only do the subtlety one.
Okay.
Oh,
Which-
there was a
Looks
they
cool.
they patched Divinity just now, Dylan. Someone found an infinite damage bug. Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm just in here with Jarod's Shadow Song and 2 old ladies. I'm not even kidding. You know the granny lady that was shooting the birds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Granny.
And then there's another one that's just a rogue who was like guarding the town center.
Callie? Right?
Yeah.
Callie and Granny.
Crassus Landing? Where the fuck is Crassus Landing?
We should go to the
Is that?
landing
Oh, that's
before we
where the
miss it
fight
again.
path is. I'm
After
retarded.
you.
Yes. It's just weird how there's the druid just chilling there in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, I'm a seal. And I'm hurt and I can't change back into an elf. And I was like, oh,
There he is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It seems fate has conspired to bring us together once more, warrior.
You already killed your son.
Oh, fuck.
All who wander alone.
Okay, so Paralyze is on too long of a cooldown to interrupt every single mana sting.
Above the tomb.
I am gonna have to have Jarod eat one here and there.
I did not know. I feel a dark force in the distance, just inside the twisting nether. Let us see what
Yeah, it's hide behind one of your allies to soak the hit.
show yourself, demon.
They will take heavy dot damage for 2 seconds, but if you take that from Mana Sting, it's pretty much guaranteed a wipe because you'll run Oom.
I am better with my mana than that. I've survived one thus far for quite a while. Entering the last phase with almost full mana even with it.
So it is
Okay,
the High Lord.
see,
turn.
because that's the stupid bitch ass demon hunter that you need to keep alive during the tank challenge. That suicidal motherfucking little night elf
I don't want to talk about it
bitch.
Dylan.
because I can't. Like, She is literally more harm than help.
Like, if she would just stay out of the fight the entire time, there wouldn't have ever, like...
That's how I feel about Callie right now, who is the rogue that is jumping in the middle of every single mana sting that I'm trying to target at Jarod.
Like, those are hard because of the NPCs.
What the fuck are we doing?
And the DPS ones, there's no NPCs, so they're easy. Relatively speaking.
Well, comparatively, yeah. Like...
Because the only person to blame for fucking up is you.
Why can't I use Devastate? Oh, because it's the passive.
You have the passive.
Callie just jumped right into the mage and got one shot.
Yeah, you're using Devastator.
Damn it.
Watch out! More incoming.
The fight ends,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't die, but I still lose my food buff and flask. The fight ends because Granny dies, and it still eats my food and flask. Like, come on.
Oh, do you get that weird temporal displacement debuff on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you lost your food buff?
I lost my food buff and my rune, as if I died.
Yeah.
It's like...
It was awful in the tank one when I would die, but then the NPCs wouldn't die for another, like, a minute.
Oh, if you just release... I'll just
No.
take you out.
Nope, because was in combat with Valen and the elf girl. If I died, if I died during the transition.
Oh, well that's different.
Because he doesn't do any damage at the start.
It's really just a douchebag that's casting at you.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor.
It was just, there were so many, I had so many bad transitions from phase 1 to phase 2, where the Infernals were...
practiced the most.
Yeah,
it
was getting caught by the Infernals. Because I'm slow as fuck and couldn't move.
Yeah, no. I know the feel. Keep in mind, I did the tank challenge the first time on a Blood Death Night, too.
Yeah, so you know the struggle of, like, there's crisscrossing Infernals.
But I don't have Agrimar's Stride.
I didn't have my boots on.
Yeah, it's like I was so slow. That's why I was like, how do you play this class?
I don't, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna get a tanking legendary.
You're not gonna use it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to give up Agrimar.
I want to give up Agrimar.
And I'm like, this is the first legendary I ever got. I'm not taking these off.
You've just gotten used to moving at supersonic speeds.
Yes.
It's not even supersonic, it's just slightly faster than everyone else.
It's comfortable.
But if he takes them off, he becomes slightly slower than everyone else. And it adds up after a while.
It's one of those things that if I'm ever just in a dungeon, I'm going to use those boots, because I don't need the other, like, super-powered legendaries. I just want to go.
Yeah, those bracers don't really do a lot in dungeons. They're the only legendary I have on my Death Knight. They're BIS for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's the Vampiric Blood bracers, right?
No, the Death Strike ones.
Okay. Oh, the refund if it restores more than 10%.
Problem is, I don't take 10% of my health and damage. Ever.
Yeah.
In dungeons. So.
In dungeons, I use the DPS trinket. In dungeons, I use Cradle of Anguish because I don't ever lose the strength bonus.
And if I was playing when TOS came out on that Death Knight, I would go straight for Cradle for shits and giggles.
Like, I was using fucking Cradle and Vial in fucking Karazhan, and just like for most of the dungeon, it was just me and a hunter, and everyone else was, I think, lost.
I did the
in
entirety
Opera.
of Karazhan in basically one big, long, streamed combat sequence. The only time I had to stop was at fucking Opera, because it's Opera.
Thank you, hero. You have bought valuable time to deal with this threat.
I can only imagine how much this fucking thing weighs.
The Deathwing scale thing? Your shield?
Yeah. It's gotta be a couple 100 pounds.
We must all
I think
lend
someone
us-
commented on it. Like, during your quest, that it was made out of like a super heavy metal. Or it was plated with super heavy metal.
It is. And it's thicker than my arms.
The Legion
It was
sought to
like
use its agents to
primordial
surveil the
elementium
tomb of
or something.
Sargeras. Thanks to your efforts, they
With
failed.
some obsidian.
Now we focus on driving their armies from
I'm
Azeroth.
guessing now I
We
can
will
go
get
to
everything we have
the
and
place.
finish this, once and for all.
Yeah, a gift from 6.
Just get some caffeine. Especially after I haven't had a cup of coffee all afternoon and doing that stupid bloodhoof,
Huh.
the Fell Totem challenge.
You're in my
of,
stream.
like, I need to wake up.
Do what?
You're in my stream.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh, you ran past me. Okay.
Oh, and
Stop clicking on my.
your voices
Stop
as
clicking
well.
on my. My what? Oh.
I'm pretty sure you got the stream muted because I'm coming through there and
Yeah, and just listening to it in here.
High Lord's Return.
it's gonna be a bitch
wonder-
considering I don't even know how to play this class.
I wonder if they removed the physical immunity for a warrior. Because
What?
you
They'd
technically
had to
don't
have.
have anything that does magic damage, do you?
No, Therian's Fury. That's it.
Yeah, so you're gonna be like me, where you only have like one kind of like long cooldown ability that
Keg
isn't
Smash.
physical. Keg Smash physical.
Fire Breath.
Breath of Fire. Yeah. It's just shame dealio.
There's the quest. Got my bear tartar.
You need something? Light bless
The
you.
prophet
Need
has
help?
prepared his
I wonder if I can purposely eat a mana shake.
It doesn't even say that that the eyes have health. I don't think you fight them.
I think you just hit them.
The little eyeballs?
Where you have to look at them. If you aren't facing them at the end of the cast, it knocks you off the platform.
Yeah.
Tormenting Orb? No, they just have health. Okay.
You're
They got 520k HP.
you're not a warrior. Well, actually, you could be, but those aren't
Yeah,
war
they
bad
just
enough.
the eyes just have 520k health and aren't immune to anything.
Okay. Because the eyes have like 2 million health on a Blood Death Knight, and they're immune to physical.
Yep.
Well,
It's
here
like-
goes nothing.
So they have significantly less health, and they're not immune to a type of damage, so you should be fine. It's
Hey,
just
where are
gonna
they?
be learned.
Are there arcane ads? Also,
Whoa, whoa,
do
whoa,
not
whoa,
get
whoa.
that. Do not let that get over 5 stacks. Get the fuck out of there.
It's only 100 other shards of challenge after the first, so you have plenty.
Okay, so so standing in that little aura gives you a stack of that debuff. What it does is reduces your maximum health every stack. When you have like 5 stacks, do not let him cast Mind Rend on you, spell reflect it, or interrupt it.
What the?
Drain life needs to be interrupted.
Yeah, like I said, I have no clue what I'm doing on this class.
Keep him focus targeted so you can see his casts.
What's interrupt priority?
Go with honor.
When high stacks of debuff on you and drain life always has to be interrupted.
Okay.
So drain life always. Mind rend when you have 5 stacks, give or take, or high stacks in general.
Yep. If you get hit with 7 stacks by mind rend, you're probably dead.
Okay, so
Yeah, paralyzed works completely different in all of the challenges for me. Basically, they gave it to me as a second interrupt.
Okay.
That's what it's meant to be used for. They removed my ability to crowd control targets. I think they did the same thing to... The fuck is it?
Yeah, and just use those eyes for victory rush.
what the?
Okay.
Oh,
6.
Drain life. No, Mind Rend hit
7
me for
stacks.
1.5.
You were at 7 stacks.
Ah,
Yeah.
like I said, it does not help. I don't know any of the buttons of this class. Or the spec, I should say.
That's a good way to ram it into your brain, though.
And Shield Wall's on cooldown now.
Need help?
Because I hate it for
You
some
have
reason.
spell reflect, right?
I do.
When you get up to that high, just watch his cast bar and spell reflect the next one. Just don't fucking get hit by it. Like, those were, like, when I got up to high stacks, that was AMS, Icebound Fortitude, Vampiric Blood.
What does the stacks do? Increase damage take or reduce max health?
Reduce your maximum health pool by 10% a stack.
Yeah.
That's 600k.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my cooldown's a reset coming in here. Awesome.
Yeah. It'll reset the big dick cooldowns. It won't reset trinkets. So
The ones that are, like, raid cooldowns. The ones that reset on raid combat.
Alright.
And then when he moves to the valley, he's active.
yeah, basically what it came down to after I killed Tugar was just Serenity's when all of the fucking worm's health pool in like 3 seconds. It was just getting Tugar down with all of the shit going on.
What?
It's like he only has 2 things that can one-shot you, but... You getting pooped on?
Yes.
You need to fuss us.
I would just wait until the first drain life. Like, those eyeballs aren't super priority. Like, you can leave them up if you need to.
Well, it's more also getting out of his aura.
Yeah.
High Lord's Return is a tough one as well. It's... Yeah, I'd probably say, if anything, that one... Probably the harder one. Probably the hardest one, rather, out of all of them.
Yeah, the other ones did not take me 3 hours.
High Lord's Return took a while. For a lot of people.
Spell Reflect is Shift 5. Shift D is Demo Shout. Day's Interrupt. That's Last Stand.
You also have a reduce his damage button, don't you, with Demo Shout? Yeah. Like, demo them.
I'm gonna try doing this with just now, because I'm just gonna... Jim, are there any...
On demand burst? Because you can roll while your tiger's lusted, right? And go fast?
It doesn't affect Roll's travel, though. Because Roll's travel
Yeah,
is...
and then just make sure you use Victor. Don't go back in until your stacks fall off. Don't. You are at 8 stacks, you were dead.
Yeah.
No matter what. I did that a few times where it was just, I went out, killed the eye, and did not think to wait to let my stacks fall off, and I just looked up at myself and I see 8 under it, and I'm like, I'm dead.
You're like, well,
it's just like, this is the end of me. Or like,
this is how I die.
Or like I step in just as it's about to fall off and refresh it back to 6 and just
Let's just say I'm well acquainted with the dwarf death animation after doing High Lord's Return. You know what this feels like? This feels
What?
like Halls of Reflection. This feels like a solo version of Halls of Reflection's first like set of patch.
oh yeah, that was awful.
Because it's certain combinations of dudes activating at certain times.
That are just horrible to deal with.
Yep.
Where it was everyone packed in the corner.
I can't do the prot one. I don't know the class well enough.
I mean, you could try to do 30.
What are they saying?
You could try to do like 30 wave gold to learn.
No, you can tell me everything to do with what the fight mechanics are. I don't know this spec well enough to be
He
able
is
to
stunnable.
manage
What I
everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. The boss is stunnable also. So if you have
I have shockwave.
yep, you can do that to just stop him from casting at you. Last stand is a good thing to pop if you go out, kind of thing. But yeah, it's a rough fight and will take a lot of time.
Well, what I was saying is you could do the training grounds thing
That would be a good way to start.
to learn protection. Because that's how I pound new shit into my head. Is I go into the training ground and try to get as high as I can. I'm not sure if that'll work the same way though. Different people learn differently.
Well met. Light
Oh, warrior, please, warrior. Off my nuts. Yeah, Spirit Tether doesn't really do anything for the warriors when they're fixated. Disable will.
You are too late. With the focusing iris under my control, I can siphon the arcane energy from Azrael's
So in
ley
phase
lines
2, when he's channeling, I just need to run away,
my
correct?
magnificent
Drop them off. Oh, drop them off far enough that you can burn this, so that you can kill them before they make it back.
Okay.
You'll have to deal with 2 sets of ads, and he should be dead before a third one happens, or else you're
Basically a wipe.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, High Lords is a rough fight.
No, I'm doing
Xylem.
Xylem
Oh,
now.
you're doing Xylem. Alright. Xylem's the subtlety challenge. I should probably do that one and try later. I've watched people do it. I can see why people consider that one to be not all that bad.
It's not. It was just I needed timers to,
Yeah.
because the only AoE I have in Frost is Remorseless Winter, and the only way that that does damage is if I build up stacks of it with the fucking passive, which requires me to dump runes. So I need to have like 8 stacks of that by the time the Razor Ice come up, or else I'm not breaking Razor Ice. And then I found out if you move and touch the Razor Ice, they one-shot you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I died a few times to that, and it's like, what do you mean Razor Ice is hitting me for 20 million? What? I'm like, what's going on here? Is this bugged? And then you're like, don't touch the Razor Ice, and it's like,
Just like, ugh.
Dylan, don't do the thing! Oh!
it looks like you have a big paddle and you're just like going flap, flap, like it shouldn't be a slice, it's just...
I wonder if I could kind of abuse Barbaric Mindslaver in here.
Too bad that's too far away to not give me any ads.
No. Yeah, that last wave is kind of rough. The 5th wave, the first section, is actually extremely rough. Because the Arbalest teleports halfway across the room at the same time Warrior and Rages. And that's when the Mage is at 3 stacks, so I can't stun all 3 of them when the Mage is at 5 stacks. So I'm gonna have to reset the Mage's stack instead.
This is not right.
Out of all of them, the Xylem's challenge seems to be the most fun to do.
The shadow will not control me.
Mainly because Xylem's a fucking psychopath. But...
yeah. It's pretty... There's not much to it.
There isn't a whole lot to it. I like Xylem as a character. He's a nutcase.
Yeah, except it was off. The stupid shit where you have to go into his tower was retarded. Because I'm just like, I don't have space to move around here, and you're sending one-shot bolts at me. Like.
Oh, did you die to his last apprentice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I died to that the first time too, don't worry. I was just like, huh, I wonder what this ability is. Oh.
These things have a lot of health. Shit. I need to save Bladestorm for them. They had more health than I thought.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, but see what I mean? It's not a super complicated fight. And what's her name? The fat thingy.
Imp Mother's a harder fight than Xylem. And Imp Mother still isn't that bad of a fight.
Imp Mother was like 4 attempts. And the only time I died 3 times is because I just ignored the boulders. It was just like...
I also don't know if my talents
are correct. Do what?
I don't know if my talents are correct.
But it probably doesn't matter.
Whee! Oh, I'm too fast. So this is what I mean by arms is kind of boring.
I mean, I'm not arguing that point.
Yeah, they gave Paralyze a different function in the healer one specifically because they took away Spearhand Strike from us. Just expecting us to use it as an interrupt. Which is fine. How much health do NPCs even have? Oh, that's why it's rough. We only have 2 million HP. shit hits for like 500k a second. Wondering if I can just abuse Barbaric Minesleeper. Try.
That's Barbaric Minesleeper.
The one that, you know, gives my heals a chance to do a bunch of bonus healing, and it has a higher chance to proc based on missing mana. So if I just the first, because I know I can survive mana sustain wise, the first bolt if I purposely eat it. And just steroid the proc chance on Mineslaver for the rest of the fight. Or I could just be less conservative.
No! You pasted.
Well, I mean, both ways are being less conservative with your mana.
Just one of them is significantly less productive than the other.
Got greedy with that one.
Well, I tried to actually kill the thing next to him to activate the field,
to activate the change.
but it I got knocked out before I got the chance.
You are too late. With the focusing iris under my control, I can siphon the arcane.
Too bad Meatball isn't here to help me.
Ley lines directly into my
Stupid Meatball isn't there to turn the Xylem into a hamburger.
Rain of magic.
Meatball hungry.
The world will be ripe for destruction by my demon masters, and my power will
This might be the
be
better trinket to use in here anyway, just because it gives me instead of mastery.
And you're probably going to be low on mana in the late ones anyway.
Yeah.
So what are you using, that in Ocean? Or...
Yeah. Because I don't have any other healing trinkets. My trinket collection is my tanking trinket collection. I really wish Granny Marl would stop getting hit for like 95% of her life. I still don't know what's hitting her that hard. I'm gonna have to check damage or damage values in a second.
Is it Soldier?
No,
No? What's up?
that's
what's
what
active?
I don't know.
No, what, I'm sorry, what enemies are active?
It was just the beginning, the Arbalist and the Mage, but the Mage doesn't hit all that hard. The Arbalist, it wasn't a mana arrow, so
How many stacks is the Mage at?
I just reset it, and he just immediately came out. Granny lost like 5% of life. And almost died. Oh, okay.
What? Did you see what it was?
Yeah, even if you make him drop his stacks, he'll still cast the first Arcane Blast coming out of the stun as if he still had those stacks. So it just one-shot Gerard that time, right after I had reset the stacks.
You cock mongrel, get over here.
So in other words, even if I stun the Mage, I might have to follow up the Mage with a Paralyze immediately afterwards.
If you do a Paralyze, remember that'll drop them in
I know.
kill priority.
I don't have any other crowd control. Those are my two crowd controls.
You reset it one stack earlier?
I can try to do that, but if I reset it one stack earlier, then I'm gonna need to do it when the warrior's not grouped up.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
It's just I'm running into little dilemmas here and there that are gonna be kind of rough to fix. Spirit Tether doesn't slow down the warriors when they're fixated. It barely slows them down. And I'm doing this with Tiger's Lust this time. And they still outrun me with Tiger's Lust. So... this is... kinda rough.
What a video help?
No, I can figure this out on my own. It's just...
going to watch a video
Control me.
just so I can see what's going on.
Oh. Also, the damage that happens is random. Like, who the things hit. The mage targets random people, the arbalist shoots random people.
Hold them off, champion.
So,
Oh, it's that elf dude. The
yeah.
zone.
Hmm?
Isn't that the
Gerard.
dude? Yeah, Gerard.
You're a Shadow Song Mayeb's brother. The guy who ran,
What
before the
puts
Shifting
giant-
Sands.
What puts the giant blue arrow on you?
That's the arbalist's mana arrow.
Okay,
Basically, I just need to...
put that on Gerard.
I put it on whomever I can. Sometimes Gerard isn't an option. And then I burst heal them afterwards.
Huh. They're still using Paralyze to stop.
To stop what? The mage? Because I can tell you right now, using it on the mage is still an option to use. We have two forms of crowd control, Paralyze and Leg Sweep. Those are our forms of crowd control. No other way to stop anything from casting or...
Come
The
on.
only way I can think of to get the soldiers to stop pooping on me is if I gave up Leg Sweep or Ring of Peace. That's not really an option.
No, because it's not.
I can paralyze the warrior when after they fixate and drop a spirit tether underneath them, and that's how I've been dealing with it. It works perfectly fine. The only issue I have is sometimes the mage just decides to randomly fucking one-shot somebody.
Huh. Okay. So there's the single warrior. Tether. Oh, he goes fast.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, as soon as the eyes shoot up, okay, that's the double roll. Tiger
Also,
Slash.
When the warriors aren't fixated, they do this stupid fucking knife storm bullshit.
Yeah. They were saying to hit the, that one of the interrupts should be during the knife storm. And, like when it's a mage warrior. Okay, so they're just making it, okay.
No, you piece
They're probably doing pretty much what I'm doing. The only issue I'm having is dealing with the randomness of certain damage.
I mean, that was pretty close, Christian.
I fucking had it. God damn it.
Need help?
No.
Light be with you.
Wait, go get some drums and potions and it should be fine.
Yeah.
You know the bear one recommends drums, flasks, potions, all of it.
All of them do.
Yeah.
I didn't look
If
at
it requires you dealing DPS, you should probably have drums and potions. Unless you're a shaman.
Oh, even the healing one, I
Mage.
can see drums
And
being
food.
useful.
Yeah.
Like,
And a flask.
Give this one more go. If it doesn't work, I will go get those things.
I flasked for all of them.
I can siphon the arcane energy from Azeroth's ley lines.
And went through about fucking 50 augment runes on the stupid Death Knight one.
The prot one?
Yep.
yeah. So, the Risen, I'm just letting you know that the soldiers don't always fixate on you, either. So, I just hit wave 5 again, and the soldiers fixated on Granny.
Hey?
Yeah.
Did she die?
Yeah, immediately. She just got one shot.
How? I feel like that's not something supposed to happen.
I don't feel like that's supposed to happen either, because there's nothing I can do to avoid it.
Oh my god. I'm there on, this person's on wave. Oh, it's the double warrior one. Holy shit. That is a lot of damage.
That's what I'm dealing with right now. It's, there's a lot of randomness in some of the damage that goes out, and just randomly killing things.
Alright.
It's upsetting me.
So, see, oh,
That didn't
you walked
happen.
into the you walked into
That
the
didn't happen.
razor ice.
It didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw the minus like 5 million view.
Oh well, it gives me a reason to go back and get a thing of drums and flasks. Flask when Big Dude comes out. I mean, drums when Big Dude comes out.
Yeah, and remember, you have time in between to eat food, catch your health up.
My health hasn't been a problem with Dude Man coming out. Actually, the only time my health's a problem is when the dude is out and I stand underneath his bed for too long.
Don't do that.
I know I shouldn't do that, but he doesn't like to.
His
be hiding.
hitbox is huge. It's huge.
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 It's Eugene.
Who has my oops. Never mind.
What?
What?
The archer just teleported while leg sweeped, and he used the fucking arrow while leg sweeped. Yeah. You heard me.
Okay. Flask of, what is it, 10,000?
10,000 armies.
10,000 armies.
10,000 armies.
I don't have that one. I have flask of
Can you grab me mats?
countless armies.
Or countless armies.
That's the one.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
only have the 1-star version.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's
That just means it's gonna be
it's
a
not
little
any
more
change.
expensive. That's all it means.
Okay, there's a 10,000 something flask, and then there's an army flask.
Yeah,
whatever.
10,000 scars is health, and then countless
What's the
armies.
same?
Not the same.
A spirit tether, like, it slows them down to slightly faster than normal walking speed when they're enraged, so they're still faster than you.
I wonder if I can max. Well, how many points do I need?
You only need
23.
like 1 or 2 flasks.
Well,
if you're gonna
5.
make them, make the agility flasks. Or int flasks, or whatever the fuck you're gonna use in your Shimamalam. Shimona. I will
Well,
die for
see, the
you.
thing is, for soloing, I want to do Enhanced Shaman. For dungeons, I want to do Ellie Shaman. For raids,
Okay.
I want to heal.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
So I need all of them.
You just just agility and intellect.
Well, those are the two. I need more Fjorn's Gaggle.
Elemental and Resta use the same stat.
I know.
I know
I just-
you know.
I just,
I'm just saying.
Setting out to Ishley.
Yeah, the double warrior one is
Oh.
awful.
And then, where is... Let's see if my monk can make the drums yet.
The drums are one of the first patterns that you can just buy off the vendor.
Pretty sure I can. I just need to see what I need for it. I'm wondering if I should wait until after he does the first set of ads to pop the drums. And the answer is... Drums of the Mountain! I can make 2 of them. I need to go to... Valorant.
That's frustrating.
Actually, I didn't even look to see what I need for potions.
Just they're super cheap.
Will that require me to go to an auction house?
No, like it's some vials and some blood of Sogeris.
He's not kidding. Those are literally the only materials. I'm gonna try something funny real quick.
I know that you better save Grandma.
I'm trying, but that one freak thing hasn't happened again yet. And that's where she gets fixated by one of the warriors.
It's like, how dare you let Grandma get punched into the floor? You're a terrible grandson.
I'm a grandmaster? Excuse me?
Is it a prolonged power that I need?
Yeah, prolonged power. Those are like the old war is technically the better one, but prolonged power is a million times cheaper.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this with something funny.
I can make more old wars.
What? No, the prolonged powers make 10 at a time. What are you talking about?
Oh shit, they do. Well, about that.
Yeah.
Ishel 9.
Okay, so no, that doesn't work. Okay. It was worth a try. Oh, it does work.
What
Fine.
did you do?
So, hear me out. I ditched Leg Sweep. I took Song of Chi-Ji.
What? What does that do? I've never heard you use that ability before.
Because it's useless for a lot of things. So you know the little, Oh, I know it works now, so that's a plus. Now I just need to weave it around. It's a much shorter cooldown, it's only 15 seconds, right? But it sends out a slow-moving cloud that puts anything that's in it to sleep.
Oh, is it it's the stupid sleep cloud, really?
It's an ability that I haven't
No.
used at all.
I hate
the entire
sleep
expansion.
clouds. I never pay attention to them,
Now,
and
the
then they
other
hit
thing I
me.
could do is use
Huh?
the new Ring of Peace. The new
What's
Ring of Peace is reverse Ursol's Vortex.
Oh,
And I could stand in the middle of it,
and so it just wouldn't be able to hit you
and
after
the
you
warriors
roll
wouldn't
out.
be able to reach me. But I'd be giving up one of my 2 available interrupts to do that. So, yeah.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, the thing about the Saga Chi-Ji, though, is sure, it has a cast time, but unlike Leg Sweep's 45-second cooldown,
It's a
it's only
15,
15.
and probably is on a different DR than.
Well, Paralyze is a disorient. This is a sleep. It doesn't matter with DR, though, because when I read the Enrage debuff on the fucking soldiers, and it reduces the duration of crowd control by half. So that's why I can't really paralyze them when they go, berserk. I think I'm just going to keep Leg Sweep, though. It was an interesting experiment, but I don't think it's going to work all that much. It worked for, just crowd controlling all of them instantaneously, so they stayed still for a second.
79%
also-
bonus chance, don't get it. Fuck you, game.
75% bonus chance? You mean not 200%, so it's essentially 0.
No.
I
I've
know.
got it with a 2% chance before.
So have I.
Yeah.
I'm well aware. I just... never lucky.
Zug, I will not fail you, Battle Lord. I led thee to fight.
What do you need?
Like, the game's just like, hey, I heard you wanted oranges, so, here's a few oranges. You can't use any of them, but here's a few oranges. Oh, did I mention now that I gave you all these oranges that you can't, actually use, that, your chances of actually getting one that you can use are now much lower? Every orange that you pick up reduces the chance that you're going to get any more oranges for a while.
There we go.
Let me see.
I dwell in the
Healing.
Shadowlands.
How much work is Barbaric Mindslaver doing?
Alright, so I changed up some talents to where I have more jumps. I have Avatar.
Barbaric Mindslaver's actually not doing a whole lot of healing.
I mean, in case something happens, that could save you, couldn't it? The other one.
The other one, yeah. I've been keeping one on me and throwing the other one on whomever they decide, is the target for the most random damage that time around.
Whenever
Sometimes
they
it's
decide to.
Harry. Sometimes it's Granny.
Whenever they decide to fuck your grandma.
No, that only happened once. I don't think it's supposed to happen.
No.
Like,
None of these things say anything about the Warriors focusing on anyone but you.
they shouldn't focus on anyone but me, but I definitely saw that fixate buff on Grandma, and then I definitely saw Grandma get slapped.
Remember, you can pre-pot before you go in, and then use a potion in combat.
I have time.
Well,
for him.
yeah.
Pre-pot before the
Like when the message of Xylem does the iris, that's when you can pre-pot.
Into my magnificent self. Drained of magic, your world
Should be this
will
one.
ripe for destruction by my demon masters, and my power will be limitless.
Popped it a bit early, but whatever.
Imposter.
They only have 4 million health. Gerard only has 4,600. And he's supposed to be the tank. It's terrifying.
Is it procs?
Oh wait, you aren't having trouble with me.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh God, no.
yeah. That's I was just like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
Arch
what the-
Warriors' health issues are pretty much non-existent.
Now the mage wants Granny.
All right.
This is not right.
Should I drums when it first comes out, or drum after the first pair of ads?
Whatever you need more help with.
I'll do it after the first second of ads are downed, because that seems to give me more time.
It's frustrating. That one was going real well until the mage and the hunter and the warrior. The mage and the hunter both focused Granny like 2 shots in a row, and then the warrior started to knife dance. Like, that's the issue I've got with this one. If they decide to hit the same target that many times in a row, there's literally nothing I can do to stop it from just dying. Even Life Cocoon won't save people.
Fuck. Yeah, I fucked up there.
So Gerard's really not in any danger of dying, so Granny's getting one of those. And Callie's getting one of those.
Light bless you.
Avatar's over there. I just want to see the cooldown of it.
You are too late. With the focusing iris under my control, I can siphon the arcane energy from Azeroth's ley lines directly into my magnificent cell. Drained of magic, your world will be ripe for destruction by my demon masters, and my power will be limitless.
Okay, so this time they want Callie dead.
Okay. Dylan, one of the things that isn't mentioned in the anime for smartphone is silver bullets are enchanted with paralysis. That's why, no matter what, they go down.
Okay, so that's a that was an important fact that was not mentioned in the show.
It's like rubber bullets don't just take somebody down and out. When they're enchanted with paralysis, that makes sense now.
Goodbye.
Who?
I don't know. Whoever done left.
Fuck these warriors.
Well, apparently the Plains of Eidolon map is roughly an eighth the size of Skyrim.
It won't matter if it's full of nothing.
I think it's mostly gonna have stuff. Like grenadier camps and stuff like that.
Well, that was more me being pessimistic. Because
Yeah.
they don't have any experience with open world stuff.
This is not right.
Nope, Granny Marl just got fucking focused again.
The shadow will not control me.
It only seems to happen on the one soldier, one mage, one arbalist. She'll occasionally get focused by the soldier.
It's end of the risen threat.
Yeah. That's the second time it's happened. And it's on like the fifth, the last wave of the first section. It's not consistent, so. They should totally just listen to Dara at the start of the fight and go back to fucking town. Because they're the only ones that are, like, actually dying. Because they don't even count as elites. And they take a fuck ton of damage for no reason.
peach pies is one of the big ones, right?
What?
Monks.
No.
Or pumpkin pies.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Babylonius. Doesn't matter, like, this is the same challenge that other healers have. So monks wouldn't be the only ones having the problem that I'm having. The problem that I'm having isn't with my ability. It's something happening that shouldn't happen.
You come over here, Jesus fucking Christ!
Because when the mobs get fixated, they don't run. They just stand still. And they can't survive a single hit.
Let's see.
Eat it!
Okay, Mage, biggest.
Bam!
Huh!
Thank you for sparing my life.
Yeah, see? Remember when I said consumables are good?
Yeah.
I have returned the energy.
Why would you use them to do that?
Azeroth's ley lines should be restored. We should return to my tower. I imagine we have much to discuss.
Yeah, the other one is just as easy.
Yeah, for that'd be Fury, but like I said, haven't touched it.
I no longer
Do you
sense
like
the shadow within
trials?
you.
Yes.
I think you get one extra button.
To this brave hero.
Yeah, they just call it different things. Like, if my bear was at the item level that my warrior was, I would have a better chance with the thing. Where am I supposed to go? Mage, Kalik, and Dalaran.
Pretty sure you just headed to the Violet Citadel.
Yeah.
What brings you to me, mortal?
This thing is so boring, though.
Wait, is that seriously the weapon?
Yeah, it's boring.
It looks like something from Throne of Thunder.
The only one that I think... Actually, no. I even think the Brewmaster Monk is better.
The Brewmaster one looks cool.
Is
Just
cool
very-
as shit.
It has
It's
a
very-
fucking Japanese festival lantern on it.
Yeah, it's a paper lantern. That's all it is.
On a stick,
It's
and you
cool.
beat people
Yeah,
with
and the entire thing is just like a neon glow.
It doesn't glow as much as you think it does.
I don't know, it looks very glowy. And the healer one is a giant, like,
The healer one's flashy.
token. It's just a really nice stick with a big token.
Like, the healer one's alright. The DPS one's fucking cool as shit. The tank
Token.
one is very small as well.
Is it? Oh, it was also
Yeah.
on a panda that I saw it on.
Yeah, it's a
And it
very
was-
small. It's if it were bigger, I'd be alright with it. But it's
It was large compared to the panda.
Like, on me, you know the regular version of my tanking weapon? The one that has, like, this little, like, just regular hand bug-sized thing hanging from it? That's the size of the lantern.
Hmm.
It's very small, doesn't glow very much, and I'm hitting people with a paper lantern. I'd rather just hit people with a stick at that point. Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot to wait for my trinket.
Let's see.
And people are saying dampen harm to tank the warrior focus if you need to.
It's a 20% DR. I have Iron Skin Brew.
And yeah, they're saying drums the last wave. The mage warrior and
Yeah, I've been doing that. It's rough when something goes wrong. Like, they just decide that their random spells are now no longer random and are all going to target Callie. Or something like that, and just put her in the dirt in 2 seconds.
So
it's really just, I'm having problems with the little bit of RNG that's happening at the wrong times.
there might be some lore behind them, but the Arcane Mage challenge weapon looks like crap to me.
What is it?
Eternal Magus.
I don't know.
It's just a staff. The Mistweaver staff looks boring to me.
What?
I know I've seen Peach Pie's stuff before.
The Disc
I
and
know
Holy
I've watched
Priest
this person.
look boring to me.
Saying
What's boring? Wait, what?
These artifacts, the Mage Tower challenge skins for your artifact weapons, and then the Arms Warrior is probably the most boring out of all of them.
Just hey, you did it.
Yeah, it's just hey, looky, I can do mechanics. But yeah, I think. Well, for what?
Like, none of the things that you're mentioning are things I'm having problems with, Dylan. Literally none of them.
The ones that I think are probably more the actual achievements are the tank and the healer one, because trying to make a tank or healer fight without other people in there with you is hard as fuck to balance.
Yeah, especially the one where Velen doesn't do shit. And then you have that suicidal fucking demon hunter that just likes to run into everything.
So of all of Arms Warrior, I think the Balance of Power one's the best. Actually, I need to get the hidden appearance. I haven't seen that one yet.
The troll spook one?
Yeah. Basically, it's the Arcanite Reaper, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of... Just because Arcanite Reaper wasn't an incredibly detailed axe to begin with.
Yeah, the Sky Champion just looks like you just went into Throne of Thunder, which isn't bad, because I like Throne of Thunder stuff. It does look like it's a Mogu weapon.
So for Fury, the Imp Mother, the Mage Tower one is pretty cool, but the hidden appearance is the better one. It's 2 bitchin' looking axes. The Valor Maul, which is the
are rough to get a hold of because they're
you have to
all
hit
locked.
Exalted with I think it's Wardens or Valor Jar.
It's Valor Jar, but then you have to get lucky and get a random drop off of 2 world bosses that are also random whether or not they're up. It's 2 dragons.
Yeah. And then for Prod,
one of the dragons is up now.
Yep, the one in fucking what's it called? Valshara is up right now.
So for the warrior, or prot warrior, I think, let's see, we've got, of course, just scale. Then Arm of the Fallen King, which is cooler looking. Unfortunately, this thing rotates stupid slow and I can't pause it.
I can sit here and I can tank one warrior without any issue. I can tank the 2 warrior pull with just, like, the thing about tanking the warriors, I'm not tanking it.
I like that one.
Yeah, you were like a
Like
dampen
that.
harm, fortifying brew, and life cocoon just to take the fixate if there is a lot of healing needed at the same time.
Well, the thing is, keep in mind, for dampen harm, you're giving up 2 charge, 15% total health heal on yourself for 20% damage reduction. The warriors don't hit hard enough to warrant it being the 50. Callie's just gonna get put in the fuck. Yep, Callie just got focused. Callie is focused right now.
Can no one die?
No one can die. Callie just got fixated by one of the soldiers. I healed her through it, but now I'm almost completely out of mana.
Were they closer to the warrior?
No, they were across the room.
No.
Like, that's what I'm having problems with, is the fact that shit's happening that probably shouldn't be happening. Because there's no way to keep somebody alive when the mob hits for 3/4 of their HP twice per melee swing.
Murder dog.
Murder dog. I'm a shaman.
Murder, murder, murder. Da, 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 da.
Your phone number may have just been on the internet for a brief second.
Why are you looking through?
Just looking at all the characters I have.
Imba 5 Dylan gets signed up for cat facts.
Bork. Right. I'm gonna make love to your woman. Gonna love you.
But you can see
Fine.
what characters you have at your login screen.
I know that.
Why are you looking?
I was looking at their guild status.
Why?
Because I
Do you need me to switch around a rank for you?
No, I just put Murder Dog up to member.
Alright.
The rest I don't really care about.
Yeah, let's try this again with consistency. Like, please stop with the focusing of the NPCs.
Eh. I wish I had an idea of how to boomkin.
It's easier to boomkin now than it was before.
I thought Pendulum was easier.
It's still the same thing, it's just instead of you going side to side, you're going full to empty.
So it does go from side to side.
Yeah, it
goes from the left side to the right side to the left side.
Shut up, Dylan.
Well, no, that's exactly what it is. It still goes side to side. It's just a different kind of side to side.
Most likely your issue with it is you're thinking it's more complicated than it actually.
Do what?
Said most likely your issue with it is that you're thinking it's more complicated than it actually is.
Alright, you got 30 more levels till you're in,
Yeah, I know. I'm
you
going
got
to.
this.
I'm gonna do it.
Are you gonna do it, or are you gonna boost again?
Fuck no. $60.
No?
If it was 20, sure. But no, that's $60, and my income right now is not as much as I would like it to be. If I wanted to cringe really bad, not like out of grotesqueness or forehead slapping, more like this is a really dumb thing to do, I could do it. But it'd be a really dumb thing to do.
You got time where you could do it.
Quick.
Just slam it, jam it out.
The two people
Connor go?
watching me, donate to my PayPal. Give me money so I can boost it.
No.
No. Level it like everything
I
else.
actually haven't leveled through Kata in forever.
Yeah.
Battle leveling's easy as fuck now. Like everything
Kind of.
is so much.
Can you go out there at 78, or do you still have to get to 80?
Yeah, to get to 80. Had to be 80.
Let's see, what level am I?
And Kata leveling isn't really leveling because you get to 80. Is it 82? Is it 82 where you can do the dungeon boost?
You can do it sooner than that. I think it's 81. As soon as... Yep, Granny Marl is fixated right now on the double warrior pack.
Okay, it's 80.
Living, but she's... God damn it, stop it, game. I have a feeling that these warriors aren't are supposed to just fixate
Going
on
to stop streaming and restart it.
NPCs.